This will be delightful. Having the hero of Shamor on my arm will make tongues wag.
Thank you for letting me join you this evening, Countess.
I'm always willing to do what I can for Queen and country. That being said, let me offer you some unsolicited advice. First, mingle. Speak to everyone. You never know who'll say something they'll regret later. Second, don't limit your conversations to nobility. Servants and guards see everything.
Understood. I suppose it goes without saying that I should be discreet.
You catch on fast. Go on and charm the masses. You know where to find me if you need me, pet. May I offer you a drink? Would you care for an appetizer?
You shouldn't drink so fast. You're going to get sick.
Mind your own business. May I offer you a drink?
Responsibility isn't easy.
Is that lady? Shh, she'll hear you. It is. If I only let her out.
Would you care for an appetizer? May I offer you a drink? I didn't see you there. Would you care for an appetizer?
Would you care for an appetizer?
Melissa aid you.
I didn't see you there. Would you care for an appetizer?
Come now, Lady Madeline. Everyone knows you're an expert in the intricate workings of your brother's mind.
Not of late, I fear. Between his duties as minister and my own duties tending to mother, I fear we've grown distant lately.
My condolences, good lady. I meant no offense. How is your noble mother?
Somewhat improved, but she remains in poor health. I beg your pardon, mother. May we speak of happier matters?
I'm rich, you know.
Would you care for an appetizer?
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Here's your drink. To anyone watching, I'm just a kind-hearted noble, and you're just a grateful guard. Now speak your mind.
Burglaries and kidnappings are increasing, yet here we sit, idle. Lately, the guard is never where it's needed most.
That drink was meant to loosen your tongue. But you still sound like you know more than you're letting on.
I heard what you did in Shaymore, and I know you've got Thackeray's ear. What I'm telling you could get a man killed, so use it well. Our orders arrived just before the raids. It's as if someone is sending us away so bandits can swoop in unchallenged.
You think there's a deeper connection? Someone in the Ministry Guard working with the bandits directly?
Higher than that. The orders come from Minister Zaman himself. Look, I'm taking a big risk here, but those bandits are scum. Please do something with this information.
I will. Now, enjoy your drink. I've got someone I must speak with.
Oh, look at the Countess, will you? Such a beauty. She has the entire room in the palm of her hand.
Did you know she's a history buff? Ancient Kryda is her subject of expertise.
How do you do? You've been a busy little bee, haven't you? I presume you've gotten the information we need?
More than I had hoped. I've identified witnesses who will testify that Zaman had dealings with bandits.
How lucky. I'd love to throw Zaman in a cell, but politics have my hands tied. At least with this evidence, we'll be able to call him to trial.
Aha. Speak of the fiend, and he appears. Logan, it seems Minister Zaman has arrived. You're free to do your duty.
If it isn't Logan Thackeray. I'm sorry, Captain Thackeray. To what do I owe the honor?
As captain of the Seraph in the service of Her Royal Majesty Queen Jenna, I call you to trial.
What? This is an outrage. I demand to know the charge.
Treason against the crown and citizens of Kryta. May Cormyr judge your words justly, and may Dwayna have mercy on you.
How do you do?
Would you care for an appetizer?
I haven't had this much fun since I discovered the agriculture minister was stealing truffles.
I remember that blustery old fool. He swore that his pet pig had dug them up by accident.
The tricky part was telling him from his pig. Now then, my young friend, are you ready to present the case?
I've gone over everything a dozen times. Unless something goes horribly wrong, we'll get our man.
At this rate, Queen Jenna's guaranteed to notice you. If nothing else, I'll make sure your name reaches her ears.
Minister Codicus is waiting. Signal him when you're ready. Good luck. And may Lissa bless you with unparalleled eloquence.
I'm a loyal servant of the crown, but if Zaman gets off, I may have to take matters into my own hands.
The Seraph have overstepped their bounds.
I agree. Accusing a minister of treason? It's preposterous.
Hear ye? The trial of Minister Julius Zaman is hereby called to order. Legate Minister Codicus presiding. Who stands for the prosecution?
I do. Your Honor, we have evidence proving Minister Zaman conspired against the citizens of Divinity's Reach. He abused his authority to commit thievery, murder, and treason. We will present incriminating documents and sworn testimony from respected members of the community, including the accused's own sister.
The prosecution seems to have prepared quite a compelling case. Minister Zaman, can you refute these dire accusations?
Refute? Why bother? My Lord Codicus, in accordance with the most ancient tenets of Crichton law, I invoke my right to trial by combat.
This court accepts your invocation. By law and custom, you may choose a second to fight with you in the circle.
Thank you, Legate Minister. I choose my retainer, Idol the Unlovable, as my second.
The prosecution must also nominate a principal and a second, or forfeit the case.
I will be the principal, Legate Minister. I'd like to request a short recess to select my second.
Granted. When the prosecution is ready to continue, this court will reconvene and the trial by combat will begin.
As a Seraph captain, I can't really jump around saying, pick me, pick me. But I can certainly think it.
Cormir is watching over you.
We're ready to begin, Legate Minister. I've chosen my second.
An interesting choice. For the record, let it be known that this duel will continue until both members of one side surrender or are defeated. If Lord Zaman proves victorious, he is innocent. The case is thrown out and these charges against him may not be brought again. If you win, then Zaman is found guilty of this crime.
I understand.
When you're in position, the trial by combat shall proceed. Good luck to you all. May justice prevail.
End this! Kill them both! Let's be done with it. Your skill is no match for my cunning! Oh! Get over here and protect me! Of the realm, and you are not.
Time to do some real damage.
Die! I only did as...
Victory is declared. According to the dictates of Crichton law, Minister Zaman is found guilty.
Minister Codicus does not look happy.
He doesn't like anything to infringe on the rights of ministers. Trial by combat took the judgment out of his hands.
Did it? How do you think Zaman knew about the ancient law in the first place? He's no historian.
You think Codicus advised Zaman about the clause?
If Zaman won the battle, he'd be declared innocent. No more investigation. Now he's guilty, but he's also dead. No loose ends. Never underestimate Minister Codicus.
At least we know the identity of Zaman's backer. Go and celebrate a well-earned victory. Anise and I will be in touch with you. Was genuinely hoping for a conviction based on a preponderance of the evidence. But this works too.